doing it. Better be doing it. I would love it if it's doing something. Ooh. Maybe? No? Yeah, no? Maybe so? Halfway? Maybe? Oh, there you are. Yeah. Oh, I forgot this was a thing. Let's play. Loading in. Okay, then. I do not want to access the Steam community. Nope. Nope. Don't want to. I want to play the game. Because things are happening. A lot of things. Man, loading. So last, what did I do last time? Okay, wait, let's just get into this first. I'm a girl now. Oh, yeah, I remember now. I went on hey there, music. Hi, the B team. So, what happened? First I got killed. Hey, beautiful. And then I got turned into a cat. Yeah, I want to play. Yeah. Yeah, so BB got killed. And then D turned into a cat. And I'm CC. So, yeah, continue with that. Ooh. Okay, yeah. I should do some of that. That'll just take one heart off. What do we got? 2? That's our 2. Trixie has been telling me about a strange phenomenon in a nearby rock pool. I've decided it's probably worth checking out. Who's Trixie again? Is that a cat? Oh, I love this music. I've taken some time off today so that Trixie can show me the water pool she's been telling me about. I have some sample bottles in my backpack, along with some food and a blanket. If it's nice, we can have a picnic lunch there. Aww. Ah, that's Trixie, right. So, these pools appear to be different colors? They don't appear to be homey. They are homey. Well, we can't prove that until we've tested them. Reflection, refraction, and dispersion can play some fancy tricks on the eye. Pooh to your testing. Okay. You take all the magic away, science person. It makes your world very dull, I think. Maybe you're right, Trixie. Let's wait to see what wonders you're going to show me, eh? That's right. This way. What's with the tongue? Snake, put your tongue back in your mouth. Oh, it's the cliff. Aww. She disappeared from sight. I run to the cliffside where she was walking, and looking over the edge, I can see that she's jumped to a small rock shelf about 4 meters down from where I'm stood. Come on, you can do it. Don't be a fraidy cat. Whoa, no, that's a long way to jump. I'm more concerned about how I will get back up again, actually. There are kind of steps further along. Kind of steps, But this way's closer to the entrance. Okay. Not wanting to appear too much of a killjoy, I clamber over the edge and lower myself down, dropping the last few feet. So we have meters and feet now, just all jumbled up together. Impressive! You're getting a feline spring in your step. Oh god, okay, thank you, I guess. If you say so. I'm worried I may have twisted my ankle, but I don't want to say anything. Oh god. Follow me, Springy. Yeah, that's a long way to go. She's disappeared again. It's like keeping up with a jackrabbit. Follow my voice. And suddenly an alarming sound is coming from between 2 rock faces. It's high-pitched screeching and very loud. I screech through the crevice and am in what looks like a cave without a ceiling. Without a ceiling? Trix, stop! The sound is so amplified in this enclosure it has become deafening. Sorry, Hoomy, but it feels so good. Have a try. What? Yell, shout, scream, sing at the top of your voice, loud as you can. Oh my god, was that horrible noise? Was that her? Nose? Yeah, the nose too. Oh, really? I feel self-conscious, but I'm dying to have a go. You only live once, and it's so fabulous. Well, okay then. She makes the noise again, and this time I join in. It's fantastic. The acoustics are something else. It's like an amphitheater. Wait, just a minute ago you said it was deafening and horrible and okay, sure. Eventually we run out of steam and I flop to the ground, exhausted but exhilarated too. After we have caught our breath, I'm ready to push onwards. This is crazy. I love this song. We'd better get on if we don't want to be back too late. We're here. What's with the tongue? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's not a trick of the eye. Or something, or light, or whatever. I'm surprised. I was expecting something more impressive, I suppose. What are you talking about? Look at that. That's crazy. This is the place? I look around and for the first time I notice several small pools of water, not much larger than puddles, around the edges of the enclosure. Oh, I see. I bend down next to the nearest pool and see straight away that it is the deepest red. It looks like blood. Look at mine, like liquid sky. I cross to the opposite side where Trixie is sitting, and sure enough, there is the clearest, richest blue water. And melted emeralds. Again, I follow her to find another pool as green as spring foliage. Then another of deepest purple, one of orange, yellow, pink. Well, it certainly is amazing, as you said, Trix. How strange they're all so different. What's causing it? It has to be a trick of the light. I don't think so. Put your hand. Yeah. See, I know what this is, but just stick your hand in it. Yeah, just go for it. Well, I'm not sure that's a good idea. There could any number... What? Okay, there could be any number of bacteria... What? Any number of bacteria could have... I don't know. This sentence right there. Best not to touch until we're sure it's safe. What is it saying? I thought it lots. It's fine. Oh, okay then. I glance over and sure enough, she has her furry little paws in the golden colored water. Somewhat reassured, I scoop some of the blue water up and sniff it. It smells wonderful, as though it has been perfumed. What is that smell? It's weirdly familiar. I take out my bottles and begin collecting the water. My theory about the light is blown when I line the little bottles up together and they each retain their original hue. Something is dyeing this water. I can't wait to get back to the lab to run some tests. We can go back the easy way if you like. Follow me. We head back along the rock shelf and go past the spot we jumped down on the way here. Further along there is an ascent, just as Trixie has said, but I would hardly call it steps. Someone has clearly tried to make a trail here, but it's all a bit rough and ready. She said kind of, didn't she? Further along still, I can make out a large empty metal drum. It's rusted, obviously discarded some time ago. I get a closer look and see that there is a tap near the base and the remains of a label, but I can barely make out the words. I take a picture of it with my catalog to decipher later. Ooh, can I actually view that catalog? The perfume I smelled in the cave seems to be stronger here. I'm very intrigued. Trixie couldn't be less interested in... Oh god, hiccup. Sorry, in all of this. Oh, don't laugh and try to talk at the same time. She's happily skipping ahead, looking for a good picnic spot for us. I will have to be patient with my investigations. Yeah, well, picnicking's fun. Ah, I want spring to come so bad. It's getting cold over here. Like really badly, horribly cold. Oh, it's saving. Okay. Oh, aren't we gonna do the picnic? Well, I have to sleep or I pass out apparently. So let's do that. Maybe I'll have some crazy dreams. Oh, nope, you had a lovely nap and wake up feeling revitalized. Your energy has been restored. Magic. Yeah. Okay, dude. What have we got? Give me what you got. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? I'm fully rested. Let's, because romance is like... can I only go on dates with Trixie? Yeah. I think because I went on 2 dates with Trixie. So floofy butt and snooty booty are out. Oh no. Why is Ravenpaw dancing around? What is up with that? Why is she dancing around? Look at the name. Okay. So yeah, well, yeah, I am a gay animal lover person. I don't know how to call it. Okay, come on, Humi. Is it Humi? At this rate, you'll have to go back before you even get there. I'm not built like you, Trix. Not yet, anyways. You need to cut me some slack. These quests are hard going. I'm taking an extra long lunch break today to go scavenging with Trixie. Okay then. Having realized meow, meow, meow. Just imagine having to sing in the lyrics of this song, and you get like your paper with your lyrics. It just says meow. Meow, meow. That's so funny. Okay, meow, meow. Oh, this is great. Okay, having realized I'm the only member of the family not to be represented in rock form, she's become obsessed with finding my crystallized doppelganger. I'm both flattered and unnerved at being a member of a cat family. I try not to overthink it. Can we take 5 so I can catch my breath, please? Okay, it's okay, we're here. It's just over the edge. Look. Where are we? Whoa, what's that? It's a crater. Excuse me. As I catch up to Trixie, I instantly see what she's referring to. Ah, my piercing is... Okay. As soon as my head gets above the cliff we're climbing, I'm confronted with a kind of rock basin. It's almost volcanic looking, as though something huge once fell here and left an almighty indentation. Oh, what is this, Trixie? Oh, I look very worried. Jump down! It's perfectly safe. Hey, you human, stick your hand in this. Hey, human, jump down from that. It's great. You'll love it. Oh no, the nimble little cat has made it down to the plateau in a couple of swift leaps and is looking up as though encouraging a child into a swimming pool. It's easy, just spring up and glide down. For you, maybe, I'm a lot less cat than you might think. Meow. Than you might think. But as I stumble around, I find it's surprisingly easy to find my footing, and my legs feel springier somehow, taking me higher than I expected when I jump. This place is weird. It's like Lost, but then with cats instead of polar bears. And weird black smoke. The landing feels soft and sure-footed. Maybe all of this island exercise is making me fitter. Nope, something's going on there. Bravo! Maybe you're a lot less human than you might think. No, maybe something very, very, very strange is going on here. When I've stopped feeling pleased with myself and taken my surroundings, I have to catch my breath. I feel as though I'm standing in a prehistoric time warp. Where are we? What is this? Haha! Close your mouth, Humi. The what? The Lucilites will get in? The who now? The what? Never mind. Just get some of this and ditch Dodge for the high road. What? What is she talking about? Ha! Some of the expressions you use, Trix. You do make me laugh. Were you born on this island? She's clawing at the rock like it's a scratch post. Oh god, that face. My parents brought me here in 1967. They did? Why? Really? Wow, do you remember? No, the last one told me. What does that mean? You mean the person who worked here before me? How did... But I'm silenced by her abrupt interruption. Thanks for all the help. I realize that I've done nothing and jump up to see what I can do, but Trix seems to have what she came here for. What? Take this. It's a shard of black and silver. Hold it in your hands and feel the character. Try to blend with it. I do as I'm told, but the only thing I feel is foolish. I'm not sure. Perhaps I'm not very rock-like. Mineral! Sorry. Okay, leave it. We'll have to try again elsewhere. But to be honest, human, I'm running quite low on ideas for you. I feel guilty that I'm so difficult to place and wonder if I should try to make it better. Admit skepticism, bluff through it. Bluff through it. No, that's not quit so easily. Trixie flashes me a look. I put quite a bit of effort in, actually, Humi. I know, you've been amazing. I really meant myself. I've been a bit of a passenger with this so far, and I think it's time I made more of a commitment to it. Well, that's the spirit. Trixie looks much brighter. Ah, really? That's so sweet of you. I know, I'm sweet like that. Yeah, I could do that. I could be like that sometimes. Absolutely. You sit down and take a break. I got this. Trixie nuzzles down into a patch of wildflowers. Oh, I love wildflowers. And watches me intently. I have absolutely no idea what I'm meant to be doing, so I start improvising, all the while watching her little cat face for clues as to how I'm doing. I crouch low to the ground and hold my arms out, open palms face down. I'm imagining they're fleshy metal detectors. I hover them about an inch above the ground and make large, sweeping arcs. It seems to be going okay, and I'm rather pleased with myself. Trixie is smiling and nodding encouragement, clearly convinced by my little charade. Charade? Then I make the mistake of closing my eyes because I think it will look more authentic. Now I can't see what Trixie is doing, if she's even looking at me. I decide to wrap this up. Oh, I've stopped mid-flow as though I can feel something. What gives, Humi? You found something? Her voice is very close, so I can't risk opening my eyes now. Instead, I lower my hand and feel about it for something, anything. I believe I have. My hand has settled on a small stone of some kind, which I grasp in my fist. Yes, definitely. This is me. Well, let's see it then. I open my eyes and my fist, okay, and I'm disappointed to see a very ordinary piece of rock, indistinguishable from all the others around this basin. I cringe, but I'm committed to it now. That's interesting. Not at all what I was expecting. So you're sure this one is you? Hang on a minute. I try to look serious and focused, the way Trix does when she's doing this stuff. Yes, I'm definitely getting something. There's a sensation. Something's changing. That'd be the size of your nose, Humi. I tell it to my kids. I like your nose is huge. You're not gonna fit in the room anymore. Yeah, you better not be lying, cause you'll have to move, or we need to like lift off the rooftop, or like lift out the window. We won't have windows. It'll be so cold, cause your nose won't fit. Oh man. Huh? How stupid do you think I am? What? You can stop the charade now. But I am feeling nothing, Humi. I put that bit of rock under your hand for you to pick up. I knew you were faking. I can feel my face burn red. I'm mortified. Trixie, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I know what you were doing. It was sweet in a way, but you don't need to pretend with me. This is very real for me, and it really doesn't matter if anyone else gets it or not. I get it. I feel so shallow. Yeah, I guess you would. Heyo. And with a derisive snort, she bounded off, leaving me to find my own way back to camp. Oh no, what did I do? Wait, but I did feel something, didn't I? I did actually feel something. What? Come on. Okay, let's do some research now. I did actually feel something. 4 out of 18? What the? Okay, 3 and 4. And then I'm out. I've been warned that despite their small size, these kittens eat like horses. I'm sure I can handle it though. Can I? Can I really? Who knows? It's too early. The world isn't meant to be seen before 7 o'clock. Ha! Tell that to my son. These early mornings are still a shock to me, but I'm hitting my stride quicker. I'd like to get the kittens fed and cleaned out before my breakfast. It's easier to do before the rest of the camp is awake, as there are less distractions. I prepare the mush, and my stomach turns at the milky smell so early in the day. I get the swab tray ready and grab a handful of kitty treats. Hello, babies! I peer into the cage of the sleeping kittens. So cute! They're just waking up and ready for breakfast. I do a quick head count. 12. Good. No one tunneled out in the night. Come on then, let's get you swabbed and fed. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Nom 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 nom. I grabbed the first sleepy kitty. Oh kitten, no more than a ball of fluff. And as it opens its mouth to yawn, I dart in with the swab, bottle it, and on to the next fur ball. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. You're getting good at this. Oh, hey Trixie. Oh, Trixie, you're up early. I'm going to bed late, actually. I keep swabbing, and in no time I've got all 12 little cats into the feeding cage and have begun cleaning out the sleeping area. Aw, cute! How long will they stay here for? I'm not sure. Generally, they're kept here for about 10 weeks, and then some are released back into the wild immediately, but some are moved to be examined further. I'm still getting the hang of it, of how it all works around here. It's a shame that they aren't all released, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose so, but they'll all be released eventually, just some later than others. You think so? Well, yes, unless they're very poorly, like Ravenpaw. Trixie winces at the mention of the black cat's name. Very few of those kittens actually get released into the wild, Cece. What do you mean? Of course they do, as long as they're healthy. Oh, wow. And you know this, do you? You release them yourselves? Well, no, but Professor Popper told me... Oh, God, that dude again. Nope. Told me that the kittens get discharged at between 10 to 12 weeks. Ah, I see. Trixie smiles, but it looks fake. If I were you, I'd tag one of this litter. Oh no, they're too young for tagging. You have to wait until they're at least 12 weeks. That one over there, he looks very healthy. I'm sure if you tagged him, you'd be able to see for yourself what happens to the healthy kittens. As I go to answer, I hear the breakfast bell in the distance. Oh, Cinderella has to fly. Okay. And the calico cat is gone as quickly as she appeared. Come on then, kitties. Let's get you back into your nice clean cage. I can't help but think about what Trixie has said. She seemed genuinely concerned, and there must be some basis for that. After all, she's been here a lot longer than me. Maybe tagging one of these kittens wouldn't be such a bad idea. What would be the harm? Oh, well, the harm is that Professor PURRFECT is gonna find out. Tag them. Oh man. Come on then, back to... But before I even finish my sentence, my hand has grabbed a chipping pen, and I've tagged the plump gray male. What? How did I manage to surprise myself with that in the middle of my own sentence? How, what? Okay, probably silly, but it won't harm you, and it could teach me something useful. Oh my. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Yeah, research 7 unlocked. I think it's yes. I don't know. I'm a little scared. Scared. Oh god. Okay, I almost ate my microphone. Ooh. Okay, what should I do? Okay, I could do one more thing and then I need to rest. 22.2% done. Let's go on a date. Because we have 3 more dates. So I can't believe I could only pick Trixie. Hey Trix! What's up, girl? Oh wow, the sun has almost set. A large orange orb so low in the sky. I feel like I could reach out and touch it. Oh wow. I want to go on vacation now. This music is new. Maybe this is what Trixie wanted me to see. Her whispered invite from behind the lab door this morning was a brief cave, sundown, dress to de-stress, be there or despair. I love that. That's cool. As I reached... What? As I reach Trixie's cave, my breath is literally taken away. Yeah, mine too. Okay. I need to... What are those things though? There are oh! Right, those... okay, I get it. There are clusters of lucilites, tiny illuminated flies that look like strings of fairy lights hung all over the beach. That's what she said was gonna be flying in my mouth. How would she say that? They lead to a formation of rocks close to the water's edge. spotlit by the amber glow of the moon and surrounded by the sparkle and twinkle of more lucilites. Okay. This seems very, what's the word? Romantic? Very, I don't know, man. Ow, it's magical. It seems like not a casual thing. But okay, I call to Trixie as she emerges from our cave, dragging something in her mouth. I dash over to help her. Whatever it is, it looks too heavy for the delicate callow cat. Oh, okay, good. Maybe it's not like a mouse or something, or a rat, or... Oh, thank you. I'm almost done. Could you take it over to the seats? You have seats? She's indicating to the rock formation I was just admiring. And now I see from this angle, it really does look like a seating area. In fact, the whole area looks like a stage, beautifully lit and set. Oh, wow. When I put the cloth bundle where she wants it and untie it for her, I discover a small collection of objects that Trixie immediately sets about organizing. She's so deft and determined, I can't help but see the human in her. Oh my. So, if the cats are actually humans, is it okay to date them? Oh, I don't know. Can I do anything? This looks fabulous, Trix. How did you manage to stage the lucilites? I don't think she did. She laughs. Easy when you know how. They just love mana. Oh, do they now? Mana? The mana from the heaven flowers. Look! She takes a flower from a garland she's pulling from the cloth bag and punctures the bulbous center with her claw. A few drops of clear, sticky liquid ooze out, instantly attracting a tiny swarm of sparkling flies. Aww! That's amazing. I want that in my life right now. What is it? Taste it. Go ahead. Oh, I love... Like, okay, human, go eat this. It's safe. Okay, human, put your hand in that. It's safe. Okay, human, jump down from this huge thing. It's safe. Taste it. Go ahead. It's safe, homie. Actually, it's delicious. Is it really? I gingerly touch a droplet with the tip of my pinky and put it on the tip of my tongue. Wow. It's sweet and spicy like cinnamon and honey. She's right, it's delicious. Oh, now I want like pastries or something. The garland is now around my neck. Ah! And then I choked. My God. It's around my neck and I look like I'm wearing a necklace of dancing lights. Oh, God. Okay. Note to self, do not choke in yourself. That's really bad. I'm so sorry. Trixie has nudged a much smaller garland onto her head, and the effect is stunning. You have a halo. You have a halo. Oh no. What are the hearts? I'm in love with the cat, aren't I? Oh. Trixie giggles. Well, I am an angel after all. Oh, the hearts though. The hearts. I have hearts. My God. Do not choke on yourself. It's horrible. This stuff is good. Is there mana in this? I don't know. I drink a warm, sweet nectar from a shell that Trixie has placed in my hands. Oh, okay. Yes, amongst other things. Oh God, what other things exactly? Steady though. McMurphy helped make it. Ah, okay. Well, that... Okay, yeah. Ah, I thought I could detect the warmth of his Irish charm. Oh God, Salante Murph. Oh no. What's up with my cheeks though? As I drain the shell, I feel a bit lightheaded, and I sit down on one of the rock seats. Well, hello chums, I didn't see you there. The whole of Trixie's mineral family are gathered on the other rocks. The gang's all here! How am I drunk so often? This is a lovely treat, Trixie, thank you. Oh, but the main event is only just beginning. I would like to present for your pleasure and delectation, Mademoiselle Trixie Belle. Oh, oh my. I clap enthusiastically but have no idea what's going on. I'm having a ball anyways. And then it begins. Trixie has taken center stage, throws her head to the full moon, and lets out the most almighty sound. It's long and loud and weird, a strange concoction of meowing, hissing, and purring all together in a cacophony of ear-piercing caterwauling. Caterwauling? I don't know. For a moment, I'm confused. Yeah. You me both. But it's like another part of me starts to take over. A part of me that understands this awful racket, and my ears rearrange what I'm hearing until it sounds like singing. Beautiful singing. Sad and plaintive, and then rising to hopeful and rousing until I'm compelled to join in. I throw back my head and let out a sound I didn't know I could make. Yeah, I do that every Friday night, dude. Yeah. Come on, homie. Come up here. Trixie is inviting me to join her on the stage. I'm momentarily brought back to my senses, aware of who I am, and it jolts me. What the hell am I doing out here on the beach at night with a clouder of yowling cats? Part of me feels like I'm intruding. It's voyeuristic and I feel uncomfortable. Join me. But there's another part of me that wants to cut loose and allow myself to experience all of it. Ooh. Okay, so if I follow my feline instincts, will I become a cat? Because I have this horrible feeling that if I become a cat, it's game over for me again. But also, I think if I listen to my scientific intellect, I think me and Trixie are gonna be done. So, okay, I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with the flow. Yeah. I leap gracefully onto the platform next to Trixie. From here, the view is even more astonishing. There are cats swarming in from the rocks and the undergrowth to join us. We're all harmonizing as though we're one entity, tails intertwined as Lucilites dance around us. Trixie has begun a kind of dance, stretching and twisting her whole body. She looks elastic. Excuse me, my throat is still... I began gyrating too, and it feels fantastic. Every muscle and sinew is malleable. I'm in total control of my entire anatomy. Oh my god, you are so high right now. I don't know what, but whoa. Before I have time to take in what changed, I'm running at full pelt. I knew it! Crap! With Trixie following, and behind her a whole string of cats, all scampering in a serpentine line, with me at the head. I weave around rocks and right up to the water's edge. Then suddenly it all changes again, and we're reaching up towards the moon. Cats standing on their hind legs, front legs stretching up and swaying as though being blown in the warm breeze. The moon melting its amber glow over us until suddenly I feel a wave of nausea wash over me. Oh god. I break from the other revelers and crawl on my hands and knees a little way up the beach. It feels less potent here, and I lay down for a while and let the sounds of the yowling cat sing me to sleep. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm not a cat yet. Hands and knees. She said hands and knees. Oh, I thought I was gonna be a cat for sure. Whoa. That scared me. I thought I was done for. I need to rest. Whoa. Oh, I thought it was game over. Man. Oh, hey. I have decided to use my Sunday off to try my luck at treasure hunting. Wait, I thought I was resting. There must be untold riches in these shipwrecks that the mayor hasn't got his paws on yet. When I was a kid, I used to love mudlarking on the banks of the Thames. How different could this be? Well... As I approached the nearest wreck, I heard the sound of a hushed arguing. There are only a couple of cats I can think of who would be all the way out here at this time. I know McMurphy is relaxing near the mess tent, hoping that Mr. Marigold will take pity on him and feed him a bit of tuna. Okay. Mare is sleeping in the forest. I checked on him on my way here. As far as I know, none of the other cats even bother with this place. So that leaves the elusive quarreling captains. Oh, they don't? So maybe they're not pirates? I don't know. I decide to lay low and see if I can make out what's being said. But that's a whole crate of grog gone. If you aren't drinking it, who is? Oh, I know exactly who is. I'm offended. I wouldn't dream of touching your reserves, Captain. I'm just as flummoxed as you are. Oh, this is Libby talking. Wait, how did she talk again? A likely story. I see how you was when we was divvying up. You had that look in your eye. Visions of Mac looting all the grog he could carry. Exactly. Flash before my eyes, and I'm overwhelmed with guilt. I should explain the situation to restore the peace, but I don't want to drop Mac in it either. Maybe I should take the hit. Hello, I couldn't help overhearing you. What are you doing eavesdropping? People could lose their ears for less than that. Now, Libby, let's not scare our visitor. How are you? Well, I trust. Yes, thank you. I'm sorry, but I just happened by and you were rather loud. I shall forget what I heard and go about my business. And what business would that be? Having copped out of owning up about the grog, I certainly don't fancy telling Captain Libby that I'm treasure hunting. That would go down like a lead balloon. I think quick. Why did I back down out of that? What? I'm building a sandcastle! Ta-da! Both cats stare at me blankly. Yeah. It's kind of a game. You have to make a castle out of sand. It sounds just as idiotic to me as I hear myself say it. Oh, look at my face. It's great fun. Perhaps you'd like to join me. To my surprise, both cats inch forward and we begin to put together the most topsy-turvy sandcastle I've ever seen. Oh, okay, I'm building a sandcastle. Okay then. Well, that's what I did on my day off. I built a sandcastle. Yeah! Woohoo! 23.6%. Okay, let's do some recon. Cause, yeah, let's do it. We need to be doing that. We're a little bit behind. Let's see. 6, 7, 11. Let's go to 6. I can't stop thinking about those important, fragrant pink letters Zane mentioned. I've got to get my hands on one. I thought that they had crossword puzzles in them. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, ooh. I run through the sequence one more time. I know it by heart, but I'm nervous. I've been watching long enough to be sure that the routine is just like clockwork. No deviations. Well, apart from one, and I've made that work for me. So the boat arrives at 1300 hours. Zane, always alone, talks to the older man, Bob, who hands over the post, while the younger of the two, Joe, loads up the dolly with boxes of supplies. Zane puts the envelopes, never more than 3, into the breast pockets of his jacket. That solves the mystery of why he always overdresses whenever the boat comes in. Does it really? He then wheels the dolly to the mess tents and unloads the food supplies, then to the lab and unloads the medical supplies, then to the storage hut where he unloads the remaining packages and leaves the dolly. Next, he goes to Professor Popper's tent. If the professor is in, he hands over 2 of the envelopes, keeping the third, his puzzler, in his jacket pocket. If, however, the professor isn't in his tent, Zane makes his way back down to his chair on the dock, drapes his jacket over the back of it, and spends the afternoon on his puzzles before going back again in the evening to deliver the professor's mail. He never lets the envelopes out of his jacket pocket or the jacket out of his sight. So, my only opportunity would be to pickpocket the security guard when he takes his jacket off, but that relies on Professor Popper not being in his tent. Luckily, I've ensured, with the help of my feline friends, that the professor will be held up during his out-of-grounds inspection. Excuse me. Usually Popper just meanders around the inner perimeter of the base camp area and checks that all is well. Most days, everything is. But today, Gibbles and Trixie have staged a little rumpus that will engage him for just enough time to miss Zane's delivery. Okay, here we go. He is, of course, sat in his usual place, the jacket draped over his chair. Hi there, Zane. 127. I suppose we're on first name terms. I have a little something for you. Zane frowns but does not look at me. His eyes are instead where they always are, on his crossword. I have made you a puzzle! He eyes me skeptically. A crossword, to be exact. It's pretty tricky, if I do say so myself. I created the puzzle using all of the cat's general knowledge. Mare and McMurphy thought of some particularly treacherous teasers, while Kibbles and Trixie offered some great obscure pop culture questions. Snitty Booty was mostly just trying to get cat treats out of my pocket. Well, someone's gotta do it, I guess. I hand the paper to Zane, who's still frowning. This what? This Dick's having a whale of a time? Is this a joke? Nope. Oh, it gets harder. Zane peers over the crossword. Why did you make this for me? Well, you know how bored I get, and I like you, Zane. Okay. Wow. Zane breaks into the first smile I've seen on his face, although small and slightly uncomfortable looking. I don't have anything for you. No, because that would be weird. Don't you think? Yes, he's warming to me. This plan is going spiffingly. Oh, don't worry about that. All I want is for you to complete it. I make my hands into a heart shape while Zane is distracted. I feel stupid, but McMurphy insisted that would be my signal for him to strike. Oh no, McMurphy! And sure enough, along he slinks, cool as anything. You idiot! He winds his feline body between Zane's legs unnoticed. Zane's tongue is now sticking out, and his shoulders are hunched in concentration. You stuck already? I dart a look at McMurphy to get ready to make his move. He throws me a disconcerting wink. Yeah. It's not that hard. Just this one about the archetypal counterpart to Yindi Ray? Yandi Ray? What are you talking about? Oh, yes, that's quite niche. Thanks for that one, Kibbles. While I engage Zane, I can see that McMurphy has already reached up, as though stretching against a chair, and nudged his nose into the inside breast pocket of the jacket. Aye! Shoo! Get out of it! Uh-oh. I see McMurphy scamper off, and my heart sinks. Anyways, I'll check back later. See how you're getting on with it. Zane grunts in response. I walk back dejectedly to where McMurphy and I had agreed to meet after our mission was over, and suddenly my spirits lift at the sight of a little pink corner peeking out from under the designated rock. What? How did you do that? McMurphy, you're a star! Also, looks like you have an earring, but that's cool. There's no end to my talents. I still love that dude, man. I snatch up the envelope, say goodbye to McMurphy, and head to the privacy of my tent. Oh, it's a sock. I examine my trophy while the kettle boils. I'm touched by the pretty pink envelope and delicate fragrance, and feel suddenly embarrassed. Am I prying into the professor's love life? Ugh, please don't. What has gotten into me? Getting notions of secret goings-on and subterfuge? What? I'm about to put a letter back when I'm overwhelmed by curiosity. I wonder who the professor's secret love could be. What are they like? Woman, man, other. Before I can contain myself, I have steamed open the flap and I'm peeking inside. It's not at all what I expected, and my previous suspicions come flooding back. This paper is in stark contrast to the pretty pink wrapping. It is a typed message on white paper. Percival, I've been informed of your latest subject. I would rather hear about such things from you personally. What? It would not be wise to take my silence for authorization. Please keep this in mind for future transactions. What? I will let this indiscretion slide, but if it is ever repeated, I will have no choice but to deal with you the way I dealt with 124. Okay, wait, let me think. Who am I again? If I'm 126, then... Is this a captain? Is this a captain? As for the project, case study 6 is aesthetic. Please act accordingly. PIO3 has been unsuccessful. Void any further investigation. Lab 09 has received the newest batch. Protocol to begin on the 8th. Finally, I trust your new assistant has arrived and is proving to be more helpful than the previous one. We seem to have had a run of bad luck in that particular area. As you know, I do not abide bad luck and will expect a reversal of fortune post-haste. What? Is he forbidding bad luck to happen? And is he like ordering a reversal of fortune to just come in as soon as possible? What? Faithfully yours, 7. What the frick? What? This is crazy. I'm just saying, it's crazy. What is happening? Okay, that has nothing to do with his love life at all. Excuse me. Let's do another one. What is happening right now? What? Okay. I'll 7 or 7-Eleven. Okay. Well, let's go with 7. Oh my god, what? Since has brought me something intriguing, I better check it out. Did he now? Okay. Oh, it's that one. Snooty Booty. Cece, are you still sleeping? You really ought to be awake by now. Snooty Booty, are you okay? What are you doing in my tent? Oh god, why would I want to date that? Ugh. All this lazing about is very bad for your complexion, to say nothing about the dragging effects on the delicate tissue around the eyes. Exactly. Like I said, why would I date her? Is there something I can help you with? Possibly. I have something I want you to look at. Right now? What time is it? Time you were active. Come along. Well, at least let me get ready. Very well. If you must. Snooty Booty sits down and starts grooming herself. After a moment, she looks up again. Why aren't you ready yet? Could you leave the tent so I can get dressed? Oh, for goodness sake. Snooty Booty rolls her eyes and walks out. I get dressed resignedly, what? And follow her. Oh, where are we going? Whoa. Oh, I want vacation. What do you think it is? I'm intrigued. We're on the beach, staring at a partially buried bottle sealed inside a plastic bag. It looks as though it has only recently washed up. Well, there's really only one way to find out. Where I pulled the bottle out of the sand, it has some kind of document or note in the bag, along with the bottle. What is this thing? Read it to me. It's a good thing I'm just as curious as Snooty, or I would be feeling a lot more irritable by now. I carefully unseal the bag and unfold the paper. I read the note out loud. What? Initial tests on the most recent formula are encouraging. Subjects 6 through 18 appeared visibly younger. Moderate to severe side effects noted, including increased hair growth and marked mood alteration. Okay. Oh no, is that why the professor is feeling so energetic and strong and whatever? I knew it. Also, why am I not going back to what's the cat called with the 2 colored eyes? Subject 1 through 5 has major complications. Some new small tumors. Skin irritation, partial blindness. That's her! That is our cat, but they're 1 through 5. And memory loss. We need you to look into this. Check for contaminations and continue to iterate on the formula. Oh, appeared visibly younger? Silly booty! Is that the most important thing you gathered from this report? You're quite right, Cece. We ought not to trust it. That note could have been written by anyone. We shall conduct our own experiment. Apply the cream to my skin. Okay. Have you lost your mind, Snooty Booty? Did you not hear what I read out? Tumors, blindness, memory loss. Statistics bore me. You should know that by now. Let's live a little. I'm willing to take the risk in the name of science. Oh my god, you're so vain. I don't like it. No, we're not taking any risks, Snooty Booty. You wait here while I go and get my kit back from the lab. Let's see if we can't work out what this stuff is made of. It's made of cat, probably. Oh no. Oh no! I was hoping the lab would be free, but the professor isn't here making some notes. Ah, hello, Cece. I thought you were taking a day off from the lab today. Oh, yes I am, Professor. I just wanted to check something. Ooh, I can't take the test equipment away without the professor getting suspicious. I'll have to come up with some kind of excuse. Try to take the equipment without proper noticing of make up an excuse. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh. I don't think I can get away with it just taking it. Honestly. So I'm gonna make up an excuse, even though I'm really bad at lying, apparently. I can't even fool a cat, let alone a professor. Well, I wanted to get ahead on some of the fieldwork. There are some samples I found that I think could be useful. I pick up the field kit bag. Popper looks up from his work. Ooh, what sort of samples? I have to make this believable, but also invite no other questions. The samples are fecal. Fecal? Yes, a large poo. A large poo? Oh god, okay. A large poo, sir. It has rather interesting properties. And I know this how exactly? How do I know that it has interesting properties? Jolly good. Off you go then. I'm just gonna stay here, away from the poo. Nailed it. I take the bag and leave. Okay. As I approach the beach, it becomes clear Snooty Booty has managed to break into the ointment. She appears to have spilled some and is now busy rolling around in it. Oh my god. Wow. Snooty Booty, what were you thinking? This could be very dangerous. The only danger here is this ghastly sand sticking to my delicate skin. Do help me to get rid of it, Cece. I try to wipe the sand off, but it's stuck like glue. Underneath the layer of sand, I can see her skin is very pink. There's no time to lose. I pick her up and run to the ocean, trying to use the seawater to clean off as much of the ointment as I can. Put me down! What on earth? I've never been so humiliated in my life. She twists out of my grip and scampers off in a huff. I think I've got it all off, so I leave her to it. Now, back to the samples. There's not much I can do here on the beach, so I'll just have to wait until Professor Popper has finished in the lab. Now why on earth did I take the thing? Never mind. Well, that was quick. As luck would have it, the professor needed to retire to his tent earlier than usual. He has to read some research papers that arrived from the mainland this morning. So now I can continue looking into this ointment. I begin by testing the substances for several common compounds found in cosmetics, but it's negative for all of them. I wanted to test for other organic compounds. I got a match. About 30% of the ointment is cat saliva? Ugh. If they're using saliva from the cats on the island, they could be infecting all their test subjects with catification. But where have these other side effects come from? I run the ointment again, this time looking for known pharmaceuticals. Before I can get the results back, Snooty Booty comes trotting in. I just thought you should know that the security guard is coming this way. You should make yourself scarce before he arrives. Not that I care what happens to you after you threw me in the ocean. I have no time to finish this experiment now, but I will work on it later in the privacy of my tent. I take my things and run before Zane arrives. Oh god, has he finished the crossword puzzle? Oh no. Oh, cat saliva, really though? Oh. That is disgusting. Okay, let's have a little romance in our lives. I'm so good. Oh, well, I don't like Floofy, but I don't like Snooty Booty, so that's actually not too bad. Okay. I don't have long tricks. It's a busy day in the lab today. Lots of deliveries. Trixie's pulling at the... Oh, I love this song. Trixie's pulling at the corners of the cloth she's laid on the ground. I keep saying that. I'm sorry. I know you're a very important and humanly person, but I think you'll be pleased you gave up a bit of your time for this. Will I now? She's produced a small box wrapped in pretty paper with a ribbon around it. Oh no, she got me a present? That is so sweet. Oh my gosh, where did you get this from? Did you wrap it yourself without opposable thumbs? That is very impressive. There's no need to sound so surprised. Actually, there is. I thought you knew by now I'm a very clever cat. Well, open it. Aw, I don't want to spoil it, but I tear off the paper and bows, and as I toss them away, Trixie leaps on them, delightedly playing cat and mouse. Aw, so cute. Come on, Humi, need help? No, it's mine. We tussle for the box playfully, and eventually I retrieve it and take off the lid. Oh wow, Trix, it's a Quake Stone. Okay. Of course. It's lovely. Trixie starts to laugh. Oh, Humi, you're so funny. It's not lovely at all. But it is useful. She's right. It's not lovely. It's an ugly looking chunk of stone about the size of a walnut. Pinkish gray, but mostly gray. Useful? Does it do something? Pick it up. Oh, whoa. I take the lump from the box and instantly feel a vibration in my hand. Oh, well, what is that for? Hey, Trixie girl. Hey now. Calm down now. Whoa, that's weird. What is it? Oh, what is it? Yeah, what is it for? Oh, no. The feeling is spreading up my arm and through my torso. Oh, God. Oh, God. Can you feel it? That's the quake. It's from the danger zone. Okay, maybe let go of it before the... Okay. What? You went to the danger zone? Well, no, not personally, but I know someone who has. Who and how? Quake Stone. It alters your energy, transforms your frequency. It makes you in tune with the danger zone so you don't get zapped. Wait, are you saying that if I hold this, I could go into Elder Cat territory? That's right, Humi. That's my gift to you. Protection. Okay. I thought it was for something else. Thank you. I have 100 questions competing to be asked, but I know I have to get back to the lab. Trixie, you're an angel. Let's meet up another time to discuss where you got this and how to use it. I can think of a few ways. But yeah. Oh, yes, new unlocks. Woohoo! Yay, me. Okay. I have two more things. 2 more things. I have to sleep now though, because I'm very tired. Yeah, you had a lovely nap. Yeah, magic. We know. We get it. No dreams this time around. And my energy should be full up. 27.8%. What happens if I rest again? Let's try. Can I do that? I can't do that. I can do research because that'll end this part. So I'm gonna have to go with romance again. Yeah. Hey Trixie, my girl. Yeah, Mao. I know, right? We need to talk about this stone dome. I've been following a familiar sound along the shoreline. I can't see Trixie yet, but I know that plaintive song anywhere. It leads me to her cave. Trixie, can I come in? Wait a minute. Oh, what the? I can hear a flurry of activity, shuffling and liquid being poured. How do you pour things without opposable thumbs? That is the thing. Trixie, are you nearly ready? It's freezing out here. As soon as the sun goes down, this island becomes ridiculous. Wow, I think I had some of that stuff she's pouring. Ridiculously. Wow. Yeah, just very, very cold. The more I say it, the less I can say it. Come in. Her voice is slow and sing-song. Oh, come in. Oh, wow. The cave is warm and welcoming. There are flower petals scattered on the ground and little jars of lucilites in every corner. Trixie is stretched out on a rock as though she hasn't moved. Yeah, I know that move. No, I didn't do anything. I was just here the whole time. Nope, I wasn't running around. I'd just be laying here the entire time. Yep. Hello, you. Long time no see. Hello, Humi. I wondered when you'd show up. As soon as you invited me, actually. She ignores me and indicates a jar of amber liquid. Help yourself. She's in one of those moods, so I take a sip of the mana juice and make a note to go easy on it this time, remembering how potent it is. So, how's Trix? Great. Is this the last date? If it is, she's gonna tell me that, oh, I know how this goes. Okay, so last time I rejected the cool dude, so I still think it's weird. But you've not been around for a few days. She doesn't respond. I thought you were avoiding me. I forced a laugh, but now I'm beginning to think I was right. Have I upset you, Trixie? Well, in a way, I suppose you have. Oh, I was kidding. But tell me, what did I... She cuts across me. I don't mean to be rude, but would you mind just shutting up and letting me talk for a while? Oh, of course. I'm a little anxious about what's coming, but I do as I'm told and sit in silence. Do you always do as you're told? That's boring. Life. She pauses and smiles. Not sure if I should respond, so I just smile back. Life is great and all, but sometimes it's not quite as great as you try to pretend it is. You get so used to making the best of it that you stop being aware that it's only silver or sometimes even bronze. I mean, nothing to complain about, but then something happens that is so golden, so platinum plated, rose gold, that the fabulosity of it catches you up like a twister and turns everything upside down and inside out so that you're flying and dancing against your will. You're powerless and powerful, and silver will never be good enough again. Do you know what I mean? I open my mouth, but she plows on without waiting for an answer. Oh man, I feel it now. The fizzing in my tummy, the fluttering of my heart. I am champagne, popping and sparkling, lightheaded and silly. Am I silly? I feel very certain I'm not silly at all, but I can't stop giggling and my eyes are weepy all the time. Okay, that sounds like you're coming on to something. I don't know. I know what I want in my heart, but I can't connect it to my head. I feel happy. Truly happy. Not before happy, which wasn't really like being happy at all, but 24-karat happy, and nothing less will do. There's a long pause. I look down and see that my glass is empty, and I suddenly feel a bit woozy. Okay, that's it. That's all I have to say. Your turn. Oh, I'm not very good at speeches, and I don't think I can match yours. A simple answer will do. Soulmates don't come along every day, homie. We have a chance here to take a leap and see where the adventure takes us, or forever wonder what we missed. Okay, I didn't do the last one. I'm just gonna do it, even though it's weird. Maybe we're just best friends or something. I don't know. Of course I'm in. Together forever. Let the adventures begin. And Trixie and I begin to laugh and laugh until we're rolling around on the ground so that anyone who saw us would think we were a couple of crazy intoxicated cats. Wait, what? I'm not a cat. Am I a cat? What the frick? Am I a cat? Did I turn into a cat? No, seriously. No, I'm not joking. Did I turn into a cat? What? What was that achievement? It was gone. It was just there and it was gone. I'm not a cat. I'm not a cat yet. Okay, do I have extras? Nah, just the pirates. Is it the same thing again? I'll just really quickly check. I've made my way down to the part of the beach where McMurphy told me the shipwrecks were. No, I did this. Yeah, I did this. No, I did this. Having fun. Show yourself. Yeah, I did this. Ah, crap. It's the same thing. Yeah, honor. Cub Scout. Yeah. Shoot. I'm pleased to meet you, Captain. Oh, maybe. Yeah. We've been through this. It's the same thing. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. But we chose Kitty last time. So now let's pick the dude. Identify yourself. Hello, my name is Cece. Yeah. Digging around. Okay, let's pick the dude. Excuse me, yeah, we've been through this. Clickety clack, clickety clack. Refuse to discuss. Yeah, okay, let's. Off she walks. Okay, here, Captain Corn's story. Well, as Captain Libby seems to have disappeared, my choice is obvious. Would you tell me your story, Captain Corn? Because we heard Libby's story last time. A wise choice in any event. Take a seat, if you will. My story is a long one. Oh. Really? Oh, I do need to be back in time for tea. Then I shall hasten to telling. Yeah, please do. It began on a merchant run for the Kitty Fisher Shipping Co. It had been contracted to the company for some time. I'd been contracted to the company for some time, and I'd done this particular run many times before. There's nothing in it that's very taxing for a captain of my experience, particularly manned with a crew to the standard of the men I'd personally had picked for sailing the Kitty's Desire. Breathe! Although the route was long, it was also straightforward. I never anticipated problems. However, this trip proved to be out of the ordinary in so many ways. The weather was against us from the start. Freak storms had been plaguing a normally peaceful sea, and several ships had reported being taken quite far off their usual trajectory. Why are you grinning at this? Ooh. The day was proving to be a blighter. The men were doing everything by the book, as I would have expected from my crew, tying down and battening the hatches. There was no point in being on deck, so I decided to write my log in my cabin. The first I knew of anything irregular was an almighty crash that sent us reeling. I gathered myself and made my way to the deck, being buffeted and blown so that I needed... Okay, that came out weirdly. So that I needed to hold on tight to whatever was available. Right, okay. Sam, my cabin boy, was the first crew member I came by. I could barely hear him above the sound of the storm. Oh god, jeez. What, you're a human? Pirates, Captain! Pirates! I could hardly believe my ears. We haven't had pirates on this ride in all of my time as a captain. Far too audacious a challenge. My first thought was that they must be as much at the mercy of the storm as we, but that assumption was quickly dispelled by the shout. Pirates boarding! Pirates boarding! It was unthinkable. I needed to gain control of the situation as quickly as possible. I drew my musket as I emerged on deck to that awful sight of human vermin scurrying around in the rain and crashing waves, trying to overwhelm my crew and get the upper hand. I could see their vessel is listing perilously close to ours, and on the bridge the unmistakable figure of that she-devil. Okay. Captain Libby? The Witch of the Waves. Captain Libby indeed. Okay. I stood my ground, holding onto the mainmast and pointing my musket in her direction. I could not hear her laughter from the din of the storm, but I saw her head thrown back and her wild hair fly in the wind as she grabbed the cutlass at her hip and raised it high into the air in defiance. It was at that moment that I saw the wall of water rise up behind her, as though summoned by her. It was the last thing I saw. There was a terrible sound, as though the very gates of hell were torn open. I was struck to the deck and blackness fell. Ugh. Ah! That was what made the huge hole in the stern. Yes, we came apart on impact, and the whole ship was a goner. Oh god. I don't know how long we had been in the water. When I regained consciousness, the waters were calmer, and we were drifting on a piece of wood towards a wall of black rock. Sam seemed to be holding me as I floated in the water. Captain, you're alive! I didn't dare hope. What's happened, boy? We crashed. The pirate scum rammed into us with such force that I fear all are dead but us. Nope. As I gathered my thoughts, I realized I could hear others moaning and crying out all around us. We're not alone, Sam. Listen, there are others. Help me up. And between us, we managed to get me onto our makeshift raft. I sat up and looked around, taking stock of the utter carnage. But there were men, many of them, clinging onto whatever was floating, keeping themselves from sinking down into a watery grave. I tried to make myself heard as far as possible. Men, we need to stay together. Try to hold on to each other to stop yourself from drifting. I'm going to lead us toward the land. We have to get to those rocks. Use whatever you can to paddle and follow me. Okay, sure dude. You're a hero, Captain. Yes, it was laborious, but we made progress and eventually reached what appeared to be an opening in the rocks. As we stumbled to land, the gravity of our plight became more apparent. Help the wounded. Pull whatever you can from the water. Anything may prove useful. We don't know what's ahead. Okay, what about the pirates? We were all in it together. There was no place here for contention. Okay, survival is a great leveler, so we all helped each other as best we could. We found our resting place, where you now live. Base camp? But of course, there were no cozy tents or fire pits to keep us warm. It must have been terrifying. One tries not to indulge one's own fears when looking out for one's men. We managed to make a rudimentary camp for ourselves in a surprisingly short time, considering the condition of the men. Each did what they could, tending to the wounded, building fires. Food was primary consideration. If the men didn't eat, we would very quickly deteriorate. So hunting parties were put together and sent out to scout for food sources, one made up of pirate scum and the other of my best men. Ugh. Sadly, neither gang was successful, bringing only some unfamiliar tubers and plants that were boiled up to make a soup. I knew we could not continue for long, living on grass and seaweed. Men need meat. I became ever more determined over the coming days, sending out scouting parties in pairs throughout the day and night. Each told the same story. No animal life at all, except for cats. Oh yeah, we already knew there was a population of very ordinary-looking domestic cats living all over the island, but as the men forged further afield, they came back with tales of a very different species of feline on the furthest end of the island. Yeah, these were larger than usual and very hostile to those who came close. It wasn't long before the pirates began trapping cats and treating them as a food source. Some of the men were bitten and scratched. It was unthinkable to an officer or a gentleman, of course, but these barbarians didn't seem to care what went into their bellies. Yeah, they paid the price, of course, and quite quickly too. The sickness ran through their ranks so exponentially that their numbers were halved within days. Well, you're a cat too, so... Most flung themselves from the rocks to their death to escape the hideous plague the cats visited upon them. Some wandered off into the jungle, never to be seen again. I remember one lad, a pirate named Jim, lost his wits and began drawing strange pictures in the sand of half-man, half-cats. He tried to escape by launching out to sea, strapped to an empty barrel. No doubt he perished along with the others. Oh man, that's harsh. Captain, if you refuse to eat the cats, how is it that you are, well, the way that you are? I don't remember too much about the transition, nor anything else apart from what I've told you. I know I was bitten, but I can't remember how. Do you know what happened to me? He looks so small and vulnerable. I just want to cuddle him, but I maintain, oh God, a respectful demeanor. I suppose you were all overwhelmed eventually. My understanding so far is that the process is different in each person, depending on the amount of DNA that was transferred. Jeez. The outcome, however, seems always to be the same. You turn into a cat. Yes, I see. Of course I know that, but what of my men? Why can I not remember? I'm guessing that you and Captain Libby have stayed close. Okay, so that's what happened to, what's his name? D. That's what happened to D. Like, it was all foggy, and he couldn't really remember what happened. Like, he could remember some of it, that he was a scientist, and he was doing some sort of scientific work, but he didn't really care either at the end of it. Weird. Did I read this? I'm guessing you and Captain Libby have stayed close. Yes, we seem forever to be tied in spite of our differences. And you must continue to talk about what happened? Your story. The woman never stops telling me. So that memory has stayed alive. Anything you haven't deliberately kept conscious fades over time until you lose it completely. I see. I'm sorry, Captain. Well, then I suppose I ought to go and find that wretched hag of a cat and listen to her story yet again. Tell each other often. Keep it alive. I promise. Help is coming. I'm working on it. I need to go now, but I'll be back soon. It breaks my heart to leave these two, but I have to get back to camp before the professor starts looking for me. Oh man, yeah, I completely forgot. Pirates, yeah. I completely forgot I didn't talk to the dude. I only talked to Libby. Wow, so now I talked to both of them. Well, like the research is going to be the end of it, so let me rest up one more day and then do my last research. I decided to catch up on some rest and relaxation, like the professor keeps telling me to, so I've come down to the jetty where Zane usually sits. Today isn't the delivery day, and as I was hoping, he's nowhere in sight. I sit with my legs dangling over the edge and take out my sketchbook and pencils. I haven't done this in ages. It's so peaceful. I can get lost in my own little world when I'm drawing. I'm gonna find the sketchbook when I come back as assistant number 4. I tried doing a couple of landscapes, the mountain range in the distance, the trees of the forest, but nothing is really grabbing me. Then, as I'm daydreaming, staring into the water, I notice the patterns that the ripples form on the surface. They're unusual, I suppose because of the magnetic pull. The effect is beautiful. I end up sitting for over an hour just trying to capture it on my page. I'm guessing that this is going to be important for some reason. I bet they're going to steal the sketchbook as the next assistant. Yeah, well, here we go. Yeah, I'm ready. I can't do anymore, so I'm ready. Okay. Okay, so what is 4? I never thought I could add feline hair stylist to my CV. But it looks like today's my lucky day. Or Professor Popper says we'll be testing some experimental medicines today. I just hope I have the stomach for it. Let's do this. What's happening? What's up with this? Let's do that. That sounds very serious, actually. I arrived at the lab a little later than usual today. I got held up by the incredibly important task of petting all the cats I saw on the way in. Really crucial stuff. Oh, that's so cute. As I enter, I see a large unmarked wooden box on the table. Morning, Professor. I wasn't expecting you to be working alongside me today. I'm not, I'm afraid. I'm actually in rather a hurry, but I needed to explain to you a new protocol I'd like you to carry out for me. He opens the lid of the crate, and inside are rows of small clear bottles, each containing white fluid. What's this? Milk? No, these are samples from our offshore lab. Oh, you mean from the creepy dude that keeps sending you messages that are also creepy in pink perfumed envelopes? Huh, that lab. Samples of what? So many questions. Curiosity is a marvelous trait for a scientist. Now, I want you to run some tests on these. I want you to check how they respond to contact with compounds 16, 18, and 24. I noticed how deftly he evaded my question. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Once you've done that, provided there are no complications, I need you to apply the sample to some of the cats and record the results. No, I will not. I beg your pardon? Apply the sample to the cats, Cece. We're looking for specific reactions. Of course, sir, but oughtn't I have a little more information before I start applying an untested product to a living subject? Look, Cece, I understand your concerns. Of course I do. However, once in a while, one has to trim the red tape, and this is one of those occasions. Now, I really am in the most awful rush, my dear, but I have complete faith in you. Yeah, do you now? And suddenly, I'm alone. Creeper. I pick up one of the samples from the box. It looks like a miniature milk bottle, but the fluid inside is creamier than milk. Oh no. What is it? I retrieved the compounds from the cabinet that the professor wanted me to test and spent some time combining them with the sample. From what I can tell, the compounds are some kind of organic material, but no one has told me where they came from or what they actually are. I look at them from under the microscope one by one and add a little of the sample. It's a bit like glue, so it's hard to get it to combine. But once I do, something odd happens. The dead cells that make up the compound start to move excitedly. They aren't coming back to life, exactly, but they're behaving like living cells. Oh God, is that the zombie virus? I have no idea what this stuff is or its intended use, but I do know that I feel uncomfortable applying it to live subjects. I look at the cats in their cages. They look back at me with trusting eyes. No, I'm not going to give it to them. Of course not. No, I'm not going to do it. If the professor continues to withhold information, then I think it's only right that I put the responsibility back on him. He can carry out the procedure himself. He's going to kill me for this, isn't he? Like literally. He's literally going to kill me for this. I sent Papa a message from my catalog. Professor, I feel I cannot continue my task today until I understand the implications of what it is I'm being asked to do to the cats. I don't get a reply right away. Oh, what the okay. Eventually the catalog beeps. Professor Popper has replied. Oh dear, that's disappointing. Is it really? I'd be happy to comply if you could just give me a little more information. If you really are having such difficulties in carrying out your duties, perhaps it would be best for me to find someone who is better equipped. I'm afraid I will lose my job if I don't administer the sample. No, I'm not gonna do it. No, F you, dude. I feel the implicit threat. I'm sorry you see it that way, sir. I'm sorry you see it that way, sir. I love my job here, but this oversteps a personal boundary. Collect your things. You can catch the boat in the morning. Yeah, well, you can just go do something to yourself then. I still can't quite believe what happened and that I'm really heading home already. I've been bit, so the captain's gonna kill me. I went to see the professor in his tent last night to discuss our difference of opinion. I was hoping to straighten things out so that I could continue working here, but he wasn't there, and I received a curt message from him asking that I be on the boat first thing in the morning. So here I am, heading to the jetty where the boat is waiting for me. I feel very alone in the morning mist. No one to wake me off. Oh well, it's too late for regrets now. I shall focus on the excitement of returning to my old life. Strange, even after such a short time, I can't seem to remember much about my life before. Oh my god. Joe, the ferryman's son, takes my bag and helps me onto the boat. That was quick. You drink all the boss's whiskey or something? Something. Looks at me suspiciously. Must be bad then, playing with the cats instead of working. Let's just go, shall we? I can't wait to get home. And where would that be? Oh god, I can't remember. Watch this, I can't remember. He's gonna go get his dad and I'm gonna be dead. Huh? Home. You do know where your home is, don't you? Don't be daft. But for some reason, my mind won't focus and I can't seem to remember. Where then? Ah! I'm sorry. Oh. It's... Don't worry. You just sit there for a minute. Oh, he's suddenly smiling at me. Dad? The older man comes out of the cabin and joins us on deck. Got a problem here, son. Oh, why does... These are all horrible endings for me. Why? I reckon so. This one can't even remember their own name. What? Yes, I can. It's a... Before I can answer, the older man has pulled out what looks like a gun from his coat and is aiming it at me. It looks like a gun. Is it not a gun, then? It's not personal, Cece. We just have to take precautions. Can't have any problems reaching the mainland now, can we? Oh, crap. Well, it sounds like a gun. Oh, I got elementary access. I died again. The doghouse. In a relationship with Trixie. Yay. Research completed. Well, I couldn't do that. You've been sacked. Oh. Cats romanced. 1 out of 6. Antidote complete. 30%. Okay. 2 secrets found. Oh my god. I got killed again. I can't believe it. Okay, well. Man, that's gonna be the end of it for this stream. But oh my god, what? Is this gonna happen to me until I get this antidote? I'm gonna get killed over and over and over and over and over. That's horrible. It's terrible. Oh, I don't like it. Oh no. Anyways, I will be playing this tomorrow again because this is very... I don't trust the professor, and why does the captain keep shooting me? He could just let me loose on the island. He could have just gone away, then I would be stuck here, and I would turn into a cat eventually anyways. So there would be no risk of anything getting out, right? Why does he have to shoot me? I don't understand. Ugh. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm in a relationship with Trixie, though. So, yeah. Oh, wait, I'm dead. Never mind. Ugh. Okay, well, that was fun. Ugh. Stupid. Anyways, we will be continuing this tomorrow. Oh, that's crazy. In the meantime, thank you for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this, please boop that like button in the nose. Do not forget to subscribe. Thank you so very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Man, what was that? That was crazy. Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Why? Why do I keep getting shot like that? Where am I in my stream?